Welcome to the monthly market update with Homes by Mason. I am Kristen Mason Coreas, owner of the Homes by Mason team, here with my awesome, amazing, fantastic buyer specialist, who is
Jen Papenfuhs, the one and only.
So the first thing that we're going to talk about, everyone always wants to know what's going on with interest rates. And so these are hot off the presses. I just pulled these directly from the Freddie Mac mortgage site for average interest rates for a 30-year mortgage right now has inched up above 3% to 3.12. Now, when I bought my first home 17 years ago, it was at 6%, which I thought was low at that time. Just to give you a little bit of a historical perspective. So interest rates are still really low, generating a lot of good buyer demand. So anything you want to say on that, Jen?
No, I just didn't realize they were 17 years ago. There was 6%. I bought my first house in 2009. I know what y'all are gonna say. I'm fully aware that it was like in the middle of a housing bubble, but I got a really great deal, and I'm pretty sure my interest rate was pretty good. So, but with everything else going around in the the market and the industry was not so great. So, point being, even though we have seen a slight increase in the mortgage rates, as of today, that does not mean that, oh my goodness, we have to stop everything. Mortgage rates are rising. This is still an excellent time to get out, get pre-approved, work with your trusted realtor, and find a house. And it's still, next to nothing to borrow. Running into that, we're going to talk about
if you can find a house.
Accurate. True. So this is just a reminder, these are the stats that are from November of this year. Our stats are always approximately from this website, approximately about a month behind, just so they can, tally everything and account for all closed sales. I'm sure it's no surprise that there's not a lot out there. As you can see, these are bigger numbers. Not a lot of new listings out here. Obviously, hand in hand, if there's not new listings, there can't be too many more that go under contract. But the little, sliver of hope is that closed sales were up, from last month and from even a year prior, almost 7%. That's showing that our market is still going, it's still active, it's, still rocking and rolling. Just need some more homes. So, yeah.
So this is the trend line that I like to look at every month, and it is doing what we expect it to do. And even my little prediction last month, you may or may not remember, so price did go up from September to October, and I predicted it was going to come back down, because at the end of the year, that is typically what happens. And if you go back 2 years ago, we did have, you can't see it now, but there was a little bit actually here ahead of November where price went up, and then it came back down in November. And then usually prices bottom out in January. So that happened in the start of 2020 and also the start of 2021. Historically, the closed sales in January is showing us what was happening in December right now. So usually right now is when people are getting the best deals on their homes, which is what we've been telling buyers to come out and, shop during bargain hunting season. So if you see this and and it's still December, give us a call. We can still get you out there and look at houses. There are still houses on the market. And typically those sellers are a little more motivated. So it's a good time to be a buyer right now. What we do anticipate, and you can see the median sold price is down again from the month before, although it is up from the year before. So year over year prices are increasing. That's typically what they do in our area. The thing here that I did notice that I wanted to point out is we're at a minimum number. Again, this number had come up a little bit from the minimum number, but now in terms of their 5-year average, we are at the lowest, maybe a touch above. It looks like it's maybe a touch above what the minimum number of listings that we've seen in the past 5 years. So inventory is still low. That continues to be our consistent challenge in the Northern Virginia market. And Jen, talk about this though.
Yeah, the average sold to OLP, which stands for original list price ratio, it is going down. I mean, we do see this typically, you know, at the end of the year, you know, as Kristen just mentioned a few moments ago, is sellers are more willing, more motivated, you know, more willing to make a deal. So I would say 9 times out of 10, they get what they're asking for, but, you know, we're really great at capitalizing on that 1%, you know, and finding those little gems tucked back somewhere and making a really great deal. Well, yeah, so it's just, it's still a competitive market, but it is a great time to buy. And I mean, I'll say it, it's a great time to sell too. I mean, there's no inventory. I mean, well, I wouldn't say no inventory. There is a lack of inventory. So both buyers and sellers can win in this in this total market climate that we are experiencing. And now going back to the slide before, it's funny is that I was just taking a look at the 2019 stats. I was like, can we go back then? Like, that was nice. So you see how like those like it trended right along with it. Now it's not so many sales and super high above the price. And yeah, call us if you want to put some, you know, homes on the market. You want to buy a home, because we can help alleviate those insane trends.
So these numbers are the week over week. These numbers are the week over week numbers. Jen made a face because this is the first time she's seen it. There's a lot of red here, and this is the red indicates the supply demand gap in terms of what we're looking at is how many homes come on the market each week versus how many homes go under contract each week. And when it's red, it means more homes went under contract than came on the market. So
the week of Thanksgiving is giving me like heart palpitations. I mean,
so again, you know, this is reflective of what we've been saying was happening and indicative of what we expected to see, that, you know, earlier in the season here, the supply demand gap was green. So, you know, there was a little bit of leftover inventory after buyers went out shopping each week. But right now,
this is like the bare minimum clearance rack that's got, you know, kind of thing. Just think of it that way. I mean, and people, y'all, I'm one of them clearance shoppers. Let's go out.
The one yellow block here was the week of Thanksgiving. So frankly, that's what happened that week. Was it was Thanksgiving week, so there were a few buyers out there because it was Thanksgiving week.
The week before that was Thanksgiving.
Okay, but that's why I think that's why.
Oh, you think it was like it all updated by then onto there?
In any case, that's, you know, what I think was going on there with that one yellow block. So again, here this shows us.
Also, that happens, and I just want to when sellers and selling agents place offer deadlines on the home. So like when you have something that comes on the home and yet it'll sit on the home for a week and then you have an offer deadline or things like that, that's actually what I think is actually also contributing to the average days on market. If you go back up, it is actually a little bit higher. Because they're waiting, they want to see, because they know that there is buyer pool out there, but they want to try to get as much, you know, many buyers. So it is very important to be the first, if not one of the very first people through that door. So you have that time to craft, you know, whatever strategy you need to do to win that home.
Yeah, that's true. So this is the last 7 days. So the last graph that I showed you was a completed week, which I end on Sunday. So this is even more up-to-date information. So from today, counting back 7 days is showing us what's going on here in Northern Virginia. So as Jen pointed out earlier, we're seeing a lot of closings. We're seeing a lot of under contract and pendings, and the green line up here, new actives, 180. Again, that number is lower than our active under contracts. So
pending,
more
closed.
Homes.
Yeah.
It's that clearance rack is just getting cleared out. More homes are going under contract than
they're
coming
making
on the
way
market
for spring, spring decor. I mean, as always, if you would like to speak with us regarding a no cost, no obligation buyer consultation or listing consultation, please feel free to give us a call at 571-210-1866. Email us at WeDoMore@Homes of Mason. You can always follow us on Facebook. We do try to do, we actually do Monday market updates every Monday, 12:30, 45-ish.
45.
And usually. And you can always visit us on our website at homesofmason.com.
I am kind of a geek about the stats. I really enjoy looking at this stuff. I enjoy talking to people about it and helping people understand it if you don't. So again, reach out to us anytime, explore our website. We do have, it says, how's the market? If you go to our website and click on how's the market, you'll find the stats there that update. And you'll find our video there and some other good seller and buyer resources. So we hope that you find our videos helpful, and we hope to talk to you sometime soon.
And
Happy
we may
holidays.
not see you guys until after to the new year. So we do wish you a happy holiday season and a wonderful new year.
Yep.
What are they doing?
So these stats are actually from today. This is the, yep, as of today. This is December 16th. We are recording this, and we should start over.
I saw that.
My phone, there we go. So these are hot off the presses. I just pulled this from the Freddie Mac website just minutes ago. Interest rates currently as we speak are, well, I guess this is probably from, on this computer. Recording in progress. When you put a home on the home is, I can't remember what you said. It was something. I was like, she means.
And also be mindful of where you sit on a toilet, so you don't knock your knees into the toilet, into the toilet paper holder. Or catch your boss eating mid-bite.
Right. How do I stop recording?
Go back up to the top left corner and hit the little